I got an idea 4 years ago to start our own soybean variety. And I created a Landrace. The USDA has a building that houses every seed known to man and woman, every seed. Well, they have a catalog in there, so you go to the soybean catalog section and you can now see the genetics or the varieties that are off patent. So now this is legal for anyone to purchase and plant and then harvest and replant for your own use, okay? Because it's off patent. So that's what we did. So 4 years ago, we bought 10 varieties and they give you 50 seeds, you know, fit in your hand. So you're hand doing this first run. You hand harvest this and then you hand do the second run. Then you start to narrow the varieties down based on how they are looking in your system. So we went from 10 to 5. Okay, we did this for 3 growing seasons. On the 4th growing season, we had enough soybeans to put in the air seeder and actually go out and plant in a big field. What we did was we started planting, we did it in a mile through field. We started planting and when we ran out, we dropped a flag and then we went and got the other variety and we left a little gap and we took off with the next. So we had them stacked up out in the field, you know, one after another. All right, so now the growing seasons happen. The beans look great because I'm checking them about every other day. And it's time to harvest. And I'm like, I don't have 5 empty bins, right? I mean, we're talking 1.5 acres of each one. I mean, they're gonna yield about 50 bushel. So I thought, you know what? We're gonna just mix them together. So we harvested 5 varieties of soybeans. So now we created a Landrace, and we're gonna let the Landrace decide who's going to survive and who's not gonna survive. And these beans are adapting to our system. And probably the more important thing here is these soybeans still have associations with the mycorrhizal fungi and many other microbes in the biome. And that's, I think, is probably the most critical thing here. And then we'll let these soybeans adapt to this environment, because the beans we harvest this year, we will clean them, and that's where we'll get our supply for next year's bean fields. And then we just keep doing that. So our seed costs have gone to 0, except for the opportunity cost of selling the seed to the open market. But I like the idea of growing our own seed, and it's adapting to our system here. It's all about epigenetics.